All right, so today, this is our project. We have used coffee grounds that we need to dry out. We have more cherry tomatoes that we're going to cut up and we're going to plant. And we have an onion. This was grown from my stepdad's garden, so we're going to try to grow this white onion. And then we've got some shells from the chickens that my sister's chickens laid. And then I've got over here, this was a can of olives, and these two cans right here were Star-Kissed tuna in water. And these were old candles that, obviously you can see that it's burnt there, had gone all the way down to about here. And so I scooped the rest of them out, because you know how you always try to put your hand in and light the candle and then you're like burning your fingernail and all that. So I just said, let me reuse it. So I scooped them out and they're melting right now. And then I'm hoping to add them here, and I'm going to add some of the used coffee grounds, and I'll add some cloves and some lavender, and I'll leave these for my deck. But obviously I'm using the scraps that I have from making the tuna salad, or it's a tuna pasta salad that I made for my husband this morning. So that's my project. Here's my onion, my red onion. It's doing nice. I planted it in the pot. I did put a couple of crushed up eggs. I'm going to add some more. This is our cherry tomatoes that we planted about 5 weeks ago when I made the pasta salad the last time. And I have had a blue jay that came here and landed and grabbed some of the eggshells, which, you know, blue jays are beautiful, but we know that they like to steal eggs from other birds' nests. Just recently, I planted in here, I found some basil seeds that I had. Somebody had given me some basil seeds. I mean, like maybe 3-4 years ago. So I'm just trying to see if anything will happen to these. And then coming over here to our potatoes, this is growing nicely. This is starting to sprout. We have this one starting to sprout, and then this is our larger one. So I tried to put this stick in here to give it some support, but I might have to get a zip tie or something. But all right, so I just cleaned this sucker out. I added some water. I took two toothpicks and I put one on each side of the onion. My goal is I want to get these roots in the water to see if they will reproduce. Sometimes you have to bend the sticks. Hold on. Oops. Maybe I did it a little too much, but oh well. We'll see if it works. And last time I did it over here, that seemed to be a good spot, so we'll see what happens with that one. Okay, here's our pot for our cherry tomatoes. I am reusing, just so you know, potting soil from a couple of years past. I actually saw a tag on this one today that said it had cherry tomatoes in it, so that's good. I've got them where you can see the seeds. And then I'm going to actually cover them. I gotta cover them. It's kind of hard to do it with the camera in one hand, so I'll have to come back. Now I've got some of my ground coffee, my reused ground coffee. And I'm gonna add some of this in here as well. And then I'm gonna take some of these eggs, crush them up, put them on here as well, and then I'll give it a drink of water.